What's up everyone, Dave the Data Dude. Today we're going to be talking about an introduction to Diff, and in Diff it takes the windows and axis of your data frame and basically reduces the value and shows you the difference between two set points in your data frame. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at what we're working with. So let's do import pandas as PD, and today we're not actually going to be importing our Pokemon CSV, we're just going to be using our own data frames. So we're going to say df equals pd.dataframe, open parentheses, brackets, column 1, and we're just going to say 1, 5, 10, and 20. All right, and that's going to give us this data frame right here. So let's look at what diff choices are. We have period and axis. So it's not a lot to choose from. It's basically just how far back or forward do you want your period to be, and do you want it to be on the rows or the columns? So by default, it's on the column. So if we just typed in this right here, df diff, it's going to say null because nothing comes before zeros, or the first place of our column. So it's just going to say no because there's nothing to subtract the difference of. 5 and 1, the difference is 4. 10 and 5, the difference is 5. And 20 and 10, the difference is 10. Now, as you can see, it's going down the list and basically just telling you what the difference is. So if I came in here and I put a 10 here, you'll see that it's negative 10 because it's saying the difference between 10 and 20 is negative 10 because it takes 10 minus 20 and gets you negative 10. So that's pretty simple, but you also have the option of doing steps. So you can say, I want 2 periods, right? So we have null because nothing is before our our first place location here, and nothing is before our second place location. Now, because what it does is it goes back 2, and since there's no 2 data's worth of value before it, it just comes back as null. And here you see 10 and 1. So it's 10 minus 1. And here it's going to be 20 minus 5 to give us 15. 10 minus 10 to give us 0. Okay? And in the same way you can do negative, and it will do it in the opposite direction. 10, nothing. 20, 2 spots, nothing. 10 minus 10 equals 0. 5 minus 20 equals negative 15, and 1 minus 10 gives us negative 9. Okay, so that's how you can do it when you're going down your column. You might have a list of vertical inventory that you need to know at what point did you run out, how much do you have left. You might have a certain budget that you have expenditures for the items, and it'll tell you at what point do you run out of money and you ran into negatives. Several applications that you could use this for. So now we're going to look at our how we can use this in the rows. We're going to set column 2, and we're going to just say for easy math 10, 10, 10, 10. And we're going to say 1 because that's the default, but we're going to write it in there anyways. We're going to say axis equals 0 for rows. Oh, all rows. Oops, I forgot. One more. There we go. So null because it's still going. Let's see. What did we do wrong here? Oh, we're still doing the column, so we need to put axis equals 1. Right? So now it's going across the columns instead of down the rows. Sorry if I confused anybody with that. It's now looking at the columns and going across the columns versus down the rows. So we got 1 minus 10 equals 9. 5 minus 10 equals 5, so forth and so on. And these have nothing because nothing comes before our first column here. And similar way, we could just do column 3, and we could do 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, right? So the difference now would be 90, 90, 90, 90, 90 because it's looking back at the previous column. So that's how you can do it both vertically, horizontally, either on your rows or on your columns, and how you can find the difference and go in whichever direction you need to with this indicator for your periods and the axis for your columns and or rows. Like and subscribe. Let us know if there's anything that you have any questions about in the comments, or if there's anything that you would like to see so we can keep bringing you quality content that you enjoy. Thank you very much.